Kalalal, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakakodash, the remnants to the apostles of James Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers pushing this work in sincerity and in honesty. Shalom to the helps and sisters. Shalom. As you see on the screen, this is a video about a digital and cashless system being pushed in Barbados. Alright, so I'm gonna let the video play and get some scripture on it.
August 12, 2025, and today is the exact day that the Central Bank of Barbados rolls out their national digital payment system. Now, what's interesting about this national digital payment system, and what they're not telling you, is that this system, much like First Pay and Cash App and the much other digital payment systems, is attached to your traded digital ID. And if you do not accept this ID, eventually you will be cut off from the system and the digital revolution in what is the cashless agenda in Barbados. If you do not take this traded ID, 1, you can't vote. 2, you can't have a driver's license. 3, you cannot benefit from social services like health care, etc., etc. You will be cut off from the digital revolution, which is supposed to take Barbados into a fully cashless society. If you go to the polyclinic or some other government service and they ask you for your digital ID, you don't have it, well, you will not benefit from what is called Barbados. And this is what is coming down for Barbadians all over. Now, this digital payment system that is being rolled out by the Central Bank of Barbados is also attached to the African payment system, which is called PAPS. PAPS, the Pan-African Payment System. Hence the reason why so many Nigerians and other Africans are being allowed into Barbados and they are given these digital IDs and they are participating in this digital revolution. Now, this happens all across Africa. And what's interesting is that so many persons are kept in poverty because they have been excluded from this cashless agenda. They're also allowing the CARICOM nationals to come into Barbados as residents. And if you don't know, if you're a resident in Barbados for over 6 months, you are allowed to vote. So all of these people are coming to Barbados on your taxpayer dollars, and you are funding the government into this cashless agenda, and they will essentially exclude you if you choose not to participate in this new digital revolution, taking Barbados into a fully cashless society. So we...
Alright. So for the brothers that know, what does this sound like, eh? Right? This is a further step to this MOTB, right, which is mentioned in Revelation. Let me just get it right now. It says Revelation 13 and verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right? So it's going to go to that point here, right, where the digital system is speaking about is going to go to a marked branded in his body, right, because that's the framework of what's going to be put in you, right? The digital ID and the cashless system, everything is going to be put in one and then be put in you, yes. You say, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Right? Yeah. So as you can hear the guy mention, those are things that's necessary, like driver's license and so forth, It's going to be your ID. That ID is you as a person, and then it's going to be a mark that's pricked into you and showing that you are now property of Esau Edom. And as you hear the guy mention, it's happening all over in Africa, and not only in Africa, yeah, because it's a world agenda. See, as it say, cause all, yeah. You say, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, because it's going to become the method of payment as well. As well, yes. That's how you're going to pay for things, right? Here is wisdom, lest him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600 threescore and six. And just I forget it in a different. Alright, let's skip. So let's get the meaning breakdown of this here. So let's get the mark, and the mark going to Caragno. Right, it's a stamp, an imprinted mark of a stamp on the forehead, or as a badge of the follower of the Antichrist. Right, so you take this, you are now not of the Lord, right? You now sign over your rights to Esau Edom, and the mark going to Carax, you see a pale or stake polycide, right? A ramped pale between which hurt, and that this shows you the syringe that I'm going to use to prick it in your skin, a sharp peel or stake. And remember, these are the roots of the words. Yep. So it goes down to grapho, to write with reference to the form of the letter, the delineate letter on tablet, parchment paper, or other material, to write with reference to the content of writing, right? And you say, and you see A, B, C, D. It says to express in written character, to commit to writing things not to be forgotten, write down a record, right? So as the man mentioned, that the ID that they're going to give is going to have information like a driver's license, right? And it's going to have a lot of things here, your medical history and so on and so forth, right? So yeah, it's going to be this chip pricked in your hand here, and then go on down where it says it is the number of a man. His number is 606. It's sky size stigma, right? And I'll go into the word stigma. Stigma is a mark pricked in or brand upon the body, right? It said to Haitian oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name of the stamp of their master or commander, branded or pricked. Yep, so that's what you signed up to, yo, when you take this RFID chip, right? The mark of the beast that the scripture mentions. So let's get to Revelation 14. I don't know much. Alright, good. Verse 9 it say, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or right or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wrath of the wine of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall torment with fire, right? These thermonuclear missiles, right? And the Lord coming to add fire to that as well, and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So that's it, yeah, right? That's it. The Lord is going to burn all who take this RFID chip, yeah. Because the thing is, what they're doing now is not necessarily the mark of the beast, but it's a framework, yeah, right? It's just one more step towards the mark of the beast, yeah? Because the mark of the beast is that RFID chip, right? And from you prick that in your skin, you show which God you serve, yeah, as they would say here in Jamaica, you know which God you serve. So let's get, I think, just this precept leave. So yeah, that's this precept. It's Habakkuk 2 and verse 3. Start a verse. Let's just start a verse 1. It say, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Alright, so it has two different strongs. Let's see. Alright, tarry, linger, delay. So it's a tarry, linger, delay. Alright, so do it, delay, wait for it. Because yeah, it seems like it's a long time, you know. And it's been a long time in human years, right? Especially how long the apostles has been out there, right? But now we're in that time where it actually is here, yo. So it's basically not tarrying now. Okay, so it's basically the same, right? It will not linger, yeah. Yeah, so that's it, yeah. Hope this video was edifying. And yeah, this is something that's going to happen all over the world, yeah? Because the Lord is making his way upon the earth, yeah? It's time for the Lord to visit the earth, yeah? So, kalalali, Shalom.